In my last video, I asked what color nail polish you were wearing, and these are your responses. Hey loves, thank you for tuning into my channel. So today I'm coming to you with a video about my wedding rings. So my love, Mateyana111, asked about my wedding ring. She wanted to know, was the ring that I wear my first choice? Did hubby pick it? And did I have any ring changes? So the first question was, is the ring I'm wearing my first choice? And no, this ring was not my first choice. This is actually a second ring that I got at my after my 2-year anniversary. So in this picture here, you can see this is my wedding band and my engagement ring. So my husband and I went together to pick out my engagement ring just to make sure that we both were happy with the choice. I would hate to have gotten a ring that I didn't like, and of course, being that he's the one who's proposing, he should be the one picking the ring, but I just wanted to make sure that I liked the ring. So everyone has their way that they get their ring, but for me, I wanted to make sure I liked it, so I did help in the selection of my ring. When we got married, we got the channel setting band, and his band pretty much matches my band, my wedding band. So about 6 months to a year after getting married, I would get annoyed with my wedding band and my engagement ring because they would twist. So my engagement ring with the stones would twist, you know, either way, and then my wedding band would twist all the way around, and it would get so annoying. So I thought about getting them soldered together, but then I decided against it. And then after I had my son, something in me, like it was like a maturity just blossomed, and I no longer wanted the two separate rings. I decided that I wanted to get a band, but I didn't want to get the, you know, the basic bands where it's just like a solid ring, maybe a few stones, maybe not. I wanted to get something different, something that was a little bit more unusual, uncommon, unique. I wanted something that really spoke to my personality, which is bubbly, excitable, and I just decided on going to get another ring. So I told my husband I wanted to get an updated ring after our 2-year anniversary, or I think it was our after our 2-year anniversary, and he told me that that was cool, no problem, but he didn't want to be involved in the selection process, which was no problem of mine because I wanted to get something that I liked anyway. So I went to the jeweler, and I looked through the different engagement rings, and that's when I found this one, and I absolutely love this ring. It has like these diamond shaped cutouts all from the left to the right, and then in them are little diamonds. So this is a I think it's a 2 carat, but it's all broken up, so obviously, you know, it's not like 2 carats like right on top. That would be really little or big, depending on what you think about diamonds, but and it would have also been much more expensive, so I was able to get it like this. So at the time when I went to go get this, it was much more expensive than I planned to pay for, and so I decided to trade in my wedding band and my engagement ring. So don't judge me, because everyone does things based on what makes them happy, and I wanted to trade it in, one, because I needed to get this band. 2, I could not afford to keep those and get this band, and because I didn't want to wear those anyway, I thought, what was the big deal about it? You know, some people have their beliefs, like those were the rings that were blessed by the pastor, or, you know, whoever ordained your wedding, and you should keep those rings and so on. But I didn't have that same sentiment. You know, I really didn't feel that way. I didn't think it was a big deal. I still don't think it's a big deal, and I absolutely love my wedding band now. Like, everyone always talks about it. I get tons of compliments on it. You know, a few people here and there have said, it looks like a regular ring anybody could have. But honestly, I feel like when you see my hands and you see me talking, like, you know it's a wedding band. You know, that's how I feel. And I love it. It's my favorite. Now, one thing I do want to answer to my love who asked about the wedding band. When I got pregnant with my son, I still had my original engagement ring and my wedding band. I did not have this yet. So what ended up happening was my fingers swole so big that I could not wear my wedding bands and my engagement ring. I had to take them off. And while I had them off, I felt very uncomfortable because you feel kind of naked. You're so used to your rings and you just feel like, you know, everyone's looking at you. The old lady in the train, when I would take the train to work, I felt like she was looking at me and judging me like, oh, you're a Jezebel. You don't have a wedding band on and you're having a baby. So I took it personally when I didn't have my ring on. I just felt like I was not only that, but attracting attention from men that I didn't want. So I went and I bought a pseudo ring. So this is the ring that I went to a novelty shop. It's one of those shops that have like custom jewelry. They sell handbags. They sell perfume. I mean, they're all over the city in New York. I bought this. This is fake. These are not real diamonds. And I believe that this is sterling silver. And I bought this ring so that I could wear it on my ring finger, of course, but that way I felt a little bit more comfortable that I was letting the world know, you know what, hey, I am married, I'm married, okay? I'm not having a baby out of wedlock, you know, and that was important to me because I am married and I wanted people to know that this is a symbol. Your ring is a symbol of your marriage. So, you know, my parents weren't married when they had me, so I'm not knocking people who don't have a wedding band before they get married, before they have a baby. I totally grew up in a family and I have a lot of family members with children and they're not married, but for me, I wanted something on my finger. So I bought this ring. I think it was like maybe $20, not that much. And I wore this my whole pregnancy with my son. I'm 31 weeks pregnant now and my ring still comes on and off very easily. So for whatever reason, this pregnancy, my fingers are not as fat. I don't know why. When I bought this ring, it was bigger because I needed to fit over my chunky post-pregnancy fingers. And then I had to get it smaller. So it's about 5 1/4. It's really, really tiny. My fingers are super, super tiny, but it still comes on and off like super easy. You know, I'm not forcing it at all. And I'm 31 weeks pregnant. So for whatever reason, this pregnancy, my fingers didn't swell. Go figure, my feet haven't swollen either. So anyway, I hope that answers your questions. If you ladies have a question that you want me to answer, please let me know in the description box. Make it very specific. Don't just say, hey, tell me about your, you know, your husband, or tell me about your job. Make it specific so I can answer to you, because as you can see, I'm kind of long-winded. Anyway, please subscribe to my channel, and as always, I love you for watching. Bye. Golden brownish color. I love it. I think it's really pretty, and I've actually been putting this on my nails for the past